y'all, what's up? I hope that you're doing alright today. So I just wanted to kind of do another ramble video to kind of chat about stuff. I've had a really weird day, honestly. A lot has happened. I finally sent out the link to some music that I posted online to a bunch of people, including my family and stuff. And so I was a little bit dreading having like a mental breakdown today, but luckily, like a few of my family members actually called me and we like talked about it, and it made me feel like really good because it made me feel stable. Because if I had just like ignored everyone all day the rest of the day, I probably would have definitely like spiraled and like felt just disgusting invasive thoughts. So I feel really good actually. Like in the end, I feel really supported, and like I feel like I don't know. Everyone was just saying things that were so nice and uplifting, and I don't know. It makes me realize like I never really did expect anyone to say anything bad about it, but it was really just all those irrational paranoias that told me that people would like either say bad things about it, or even if they didn't, like they would think poorly of it. And I don't know, today has just been good for finally kind of it's just giving it that step and giving it that chance, because there's no turning back at this point. I mean, it's the cat's out of the bag. So yeah, and then I just kind of kept myself busy today working on more stuff. I'm in the process of working on a lot of covers and putting those out because it's a good way to get some to finally get like, you know, first views and like an actual audience out there. And so I've actually been having a lot of fun doing that. Like I've been really enjoying playing through the songs and learning the chords and like memorizing the lyrics, and it's definitely easier to cover songs that I've already sung along to for years. So it's really, I'm just having a good time with it, like, but it also at the same time is definitely hard work because doing everything at one take is so hard. I mean, I'm used to recording, you know, like studio recording songs in a way where I just record it in chunks and I just have to get through the phrase, right? But when I do an entire take, a full take, like for a cover or just any type of organic acoustic rendition, I gotta just accept the imperfections and the mistakes because first of all, I don't expect myself to do it 100% perfectly, and two, I just like don't want to spend the time that it would take to get to that point because like that's not what I'm in it for. I like music for the feeling and the emotion and the expression. And so, I don't know, doing the covers has definitely been hard because I have to accept that I'm not going to hit every chord exactly right, and I'm not going to remember to say every word exactly right. But I'd so much rather, early in this process, start going easy on myself and just like put stuff out there than to like hold off until I get it exactly perfect, and then I have to do that for every single one, and that's just too much. So I've made the executive decision myself to not give that much of a fuck, basically, and I'm just having fun with it. So yeah, that was good to keep myself busy because, I mean, thinking about sending out the link to everyone more and more definitely makes it worse. Just, I don't want to spend time thinking about what people are thinking of it and everything, because like that really doesn't matter. And you know, as long as I feel good about it, that's all that really matters to me at the end of the day. Because whoever is going to be along with me on this journey and is going to like it will. And anyone who doesn't like it and doesn't want to come along with me, that's totally fine too. And it's not up to me who that is and who that isn't. That's up to the world. And so that's out of my hands now. And it actually feels really, really, really good that it is, because I don't know, it's just so freeing. Like, I'm just giving it up, and I can only move on from here and do more exciting things and more fun things. And I'm already like just in a recording buzz again, which I thought it was gonna take me forever to like get to a point where I wanted to like be motivated and productive again. But today I actually recorded the vocals on 4 new songs, so I'm definitely like a machine right now, and I am really grateful for it. I'm glad that I am like, instead of sitting in my emotions for too long and sitting in the dread and despair too long, instead I'm still letting myself feel feelings of fear and doubt when I have them. I don't shove them down or ward them off. Like, I let myself feel them, experience them, and move on. And I think that I've just, in the past few days, become a lot better at processing emotions. Well, also, and just in the last year or so in general, because I started going to this program. It's a 12-step called CODA. That's CODA. And basically it's Codependence Anonymous. And what that is it's basically, I don't know, I like to think of it as like AA for people who like aren't alcoholics, but at the same time there's a lot of people who have struggled with drug addiction in their past that also go to CODA. Because I mean, myself, I do consider myself to be an alcoholic, and so I don't drink. And so I mean, that's already like an exception to that, me saying that. But anyways, through going to CODA, it has really, really helped so much with me processing things and hearing other people's stories and journeys and how they go about it. I think the big thing about either like group therapy or like 12-step groups, I think the most therapeutic part, at least for me, is, I mean, it's basically 2 main things. On one hand, it's getting to share your own personal story and like have an outlet to spew that all out and put anything out on the table, and no one there is allowed to judge you. And I found that honestly, at most meetings, people are so in their own head, they're not even really listening, which actually is a good thing, and I prefer that. But anyways, and then on the other hand, the number 2 thing, and I think this one is even more therapeutic for me personally, is hearing everyone else's stories and hearing both their successes and failures in recovery, because recovery is not a straight and narrow path upwards of like constantly becoming better and better. There are definitely peaks and falls, and there are drawbacks, and there are days where you may feel like you regress. But that's only an illusion, because it's not possible for you to regress. You always build upon what you've learned already, and you always build upon how far that you've come. And so, anyways, yeah, I just think that hearing both people's situations that are going well and the things that aren't going so well can really help, because my friend who actually introduced me to CODA, one of my absolute most dear best friends, she actually told me this thing this one time, where she said that sharing in 12-step is like windows and mirrors. basically what that means is that um, it's like what I was talking about with like the sharing. The windows are basically the things that you, well, actually, let me explain the mirrors first. I think that's a little more helpful. The mirrors are the things that other people explain that you relate to. You know, when people say something and then you're like, oh my god, that's so me. Like, that is a personal attack on, like, my entire life. And those are the mirrors when you see yourself in someone else and the issues they struggle with, or the successes and, like, the strengths that they've been building. And then the windows are the things that people explain that you may not necessarily quite relate to yet, but it still gives you the tools to have an idea of what to do if something like that does happen to you in the future, and gives you insight into just other people's struggles and like how they got to where they are and how they're going to where they're going now. And I definitely really appreciate Coda as a big part of my life, and that has been a large part of how I've shifted emotionally over time, and how I've learned to trust myself and base my self-esteem within myself rather than from the way other people think of me. Because that is really the root of having bad self-esteem, is when you base it on others, because then your self-esteem is so flimsy and it's not stable, and it shifts with the wind. And if someone says anything mean to you, it's like the end of the world. And if someone has something critical to say of you, it's the end of the world. And so for me, having that shift in self-esteem where I learned that, like, the way that I view myself comes only from within. And at the end of the day, the only person that matters, whose opinion of me that matters, is my own. Because I'm the one that has to sleep with myself every night. And at the end of the day, like, we all are, like, alone in this world, like, and so I think that that's really all that matters, and other people really all have their own lives to worry about. Not everyone is that worried about you all the time, you know, like, I think that takes the pressure off me when I realize that like, just like how I'm focusing on my life and trying to jumpstart my career, and how I'm trying to do this and that, and everyone else is trying just as hard with themselves, and so therefore I don't actually have quite as much obsessive critical attention on me as I have always thought. And I think that that is rooted in growing up doing music and like being criticized all the time educationally. I think it did condition me to only value the opinion of others, and especially authority, and to only value, like, as long as the music teachers or directors that I had thought that I was doing good, that's all that I cared about. And if they didn't think I was doing well, I was having like 10 mental breakdowns a day. And it's just so exhausting to live like that. And it's much more stable to live on your own accord and just to care about yourself and like just to be fucking easy on yourself. It's just so important. And it